That's Chiron. How may I be of service?
People of Warunk, be reminded that every death must be
It's good that you're here. I have to apologize to you. I was stupid. I should have believed you.
And you think that makes everything all right again?
No, I know it takes more than words to convince you. You're my son. I searched the room next door.
You broke into Falk's mother's room?
I wanted to be sure that the wedding isn't a mistake. I should have become suspicious much earlier. But for some reason, I believed that woman instead of the two of you.
She put a spell on you.
Possibly. But when I discovered the intricate little dwarven lock on her chest, I suspected she had something to hide. But the poison trap was the final proof. It almost got me.
And? Was it worth it?
I think so. I found a piece of parchment in the chest covered with magic symbols in a secret language I've never seen before, but I can't read it.
I may know someone who can. A heretical mage half the city is fighting over. The only problem is that Perel Notgelf from the Kreutzer cartel is holding him prisoner, and I'm allied with Sergeant Fergalosh of the City Guard.
Perel and Fergalosh? They were always squabbling about something.
You know them? Where from?
That was long before you were born, Chiron. Back in my mercenary days, during the Maraskan campaign.
Tell me...
Perel not...
The cloak.
A three-man
You're not together anymore.
Let's say it was about a woman.
All right. So how...
We swore an oath that we would always assist one another in an emergency. Gods know a lot has happened since then, but the oath was to the death. Try to get in to see Perel. And death surround. Shall these three swords...
How do I get...
We swore and try to get in, and shall the...
What kind of demons run up there?
wouldn't wander around here like that if I were you, but it's your life.
Come on, you get me and my sister together. She's already cold though. Hi there, sweetie. A trip to paradise. Just 10 crowds. Come on, you get me and my sister together. She's already cold though.
What in the name of all the archdemons is your pug-ugly face doing around here?
I must speak with Fyodor.
You kiss Fergalosh's arse, kill my men, and now you want me to let you talk to the heretic?
Oh, do not worry. I'm not going to take him away from you. I just have to ask him a few questions.
Give me just one reason not to set a horde of insane Belhal Harpacteras on you.
The Oath of Clover. And when... And death... With...
Something like that. Close enough to recognize the good.
Is it enough?
It's not that simple. Your worthy father still owed old Perel something when he took his leave.
You swore to help him if he needs you. Now put your mind...
Even if I am quits with your father, you killed...
Listen to me, Perel. If you do not want more of your neighbors to die, you should let me talk to Fyodor.
I hate to be threatened, but I'm not a fool. Today you win. We shall visit the great Fyodor and have a little chat. Let me take the chance to have you pass my warmest greetings on to your worthy father, and a speedy recovery for his leg. Ah, a new neighbor. I was becoming bored down here.
Magus, you must help me. I have a few documents here that I can't read.
Quick, let's see. Cryptographo. Interesting. Nandurian with a Proto-Alhanian key. Interspherical nomenclature. Somebody seems to place a lot of emphasis on celestial bodies.
What is it?
The document describes the last part of a highly potent Heshtot summoning at a certain time in a certain place.
There will be a last part? The summon...
It says, sacrifice as ye mote 3 things to win mighty black. Add sick. By thine art, take, no doubt, the
I've talked to Borberad's Council of the Dead about my magical powers, but the answers...
The council answered you? Then your patron seems to...
I don't know about any patrons. All I know is that the...
Interesting. Why? Not at all our good...
That's really strange, though. The Borberadians are a church. Normally they should be seeking new followers, not hunting.
Well, next time you run into...
Wait a minute.
Purely routine, something Borberadian...
Where?
In the market. Where... Naturally not right in the middle of the marketplace, the necromancer... But the odds are good that this most formidable Heshtot will appear direct...
If it's that powerful, it will destroy half the city. We need to warn the Warunki. Perel, you have to negotiate with Fergalosh, a truce at least. If the Guard and the cartel don't work together, Warunk is lost.
It's true. A new attack on the city won't help anyone. I will negotiate with the sergeant. Just don't think that this makes us friends again. I'm doing this for Warunk. And for the Clover.
Fighters and barricades, then we'll see about the rest. Get your things out of here, now! Hurry! It won't be much longer!
Dear friends, it has pleased the Divine Lioness to put us to the test this day. And I say, we did well. This villain here, this fiend, sought to use his dark magic to once again unleash the forces of the Nether Hells against our fair city. But by joining forces, we were able to prevent that from coming to pass, thanks to your bravery, thanks to the Lion Goddess. Dear friends, this rogue will receive his just punishment. But today is not a day of wrath. Today should be a day of joy, a day which Warunk shall long remember, a day of faith. And this very day I too shall celebrate the faith. Warunkians, in honor of your bravery and courage, will I this day take the beautiful Calandra as my wife.
What is this? What's going on here?
Azariel.
I was afraid you'd never figure it out.
No wedding.
A joining in the Master's name, surrounded by his servants. Nothing new to you.
Calandra, I will be right with you!
Don't do it! You're playing right into her hands!
My compliments, by the way. Your education has been exemplary. I've almost convinced her.
Calandra, whatever she offers you, don't accept!
And she's even a virgin. Too bad I can't use that anymore. The awakening has already begun.
You filthy demon whore! Keep your hands off her!
Maybe I'll give her to Falk, as a little incentive. He can't always fail the way he did in the Prior's Temple.
Enough said! To the Nether Hells with you!
I'll do it! But please let them live.
You will not regret it, child. Just say the words.
From this day on, will blood wake blood.
You don't know what you're doing, Calandra!
Silence, cripple!
So Borbarat, take my soul. May it rest gently in your hands.
You take my soul! Let them go!
Dear Chiron, your soul is worth less than hers. Go on, Calandra.
Freedom through pain. Power through will. Every human, a mage.
Excellent. Simply excellent.
You promised!
Of course, my child. Your loved ones are safe. So now we can both begin your journey of discovery and knowledge.
But the wedding, Mother? What shall I tell the Warunkians? And the Rondrians?
You do not have your gift under control. You have shed Calandra's blood. Your necromancer did not finish his work. You had your chance and you failed.
She will never obey you, Azaril. She is smarter than I was then.
Falk, lock these two up. Your life depends on their safety.
I'll find you, Azaril.
I can't wait, my dear Chiron. I can't wait.
No more secrets.
You're right. You were right from the start. I'm sorry, Chiron. So, ask.
Who is
Azaril, High Prophetess of Borbarad, the Demon Master.
What does she want from us? Why did she kidnap Calandra?
You know we spent all those years fleeing through the Shadowland. We weren't randomly pursued, Chiron. We fled Azaril's minion to get revenge. Before you were born, I was a Borbaradian myself. I was her loyal servant.
Why?
For Calandra and for you.
All this effort, the wedding, the infiltration...
Chiron, Calandra is not just... Azaril chose you. You seven were not born like other children. You came into the world as part... This demon was to provide you with vast... How successful the ritual was, I don't know. I just know that I couldn't watch Azaril surrender 7 newborns to some demon at the cost of their mothers' lives.
And next you're going to tell me that these other 5 children are my siblings too. Septuplet?
Chiron, Calandra is not your sister.
I have a... Tell me...
The ritual lasted for several...
Did you...
Yes. I lifted Calandra out of the summoning circle and took her hostage. With my knife at Calandra's throat, I forced Azaril's astral energy was exhausted. I fled south with you. You were born... So there I stood with 2 children.
Did you want...
I did. I hoped that your gifts would never wake up if you were separated. Azaril, I've also seen the way Calandra has looked at you a lot.
And that's why the lie about us being siblings. You didn't...
Even kissing.
And a heroic Rondrian bridegroom could have held Calandra in check if...
At least he could have saved her soul if she...
Whatever. We shouldn't just wait for someone to come and pick us up. Falk thinks he...
Our guard is a young Rondrian. I'm sure he doesn't know what went on in the...
More likely a useful idiot who believes... But maybe I should... That thing wouldn't even scare a toothless granny. Not with that. Keep looking. Finally. This'll help me smash his teeth out. Listen to me.
I'm not gonna talk to you, wretch!
Have pity on my old father. Look at him. Does he really deserve to languish in prison? He can barely hold a sword. Is it really necessary for him to stay here?
Granted, it is unlikely that he has killed my brothers in faith. But orders are orders.
You Rondrian hypocrites, you confuse stupidity and cowardice with courage and loyalty. Anyone who lets others order him around is a coward. That's the truth. And a church where everyone throws their lives to a rutty lioness is nothing but...
That is blasphemy. I will no longer...
Oh, we're getting braver. Come on, kill a defenseless prisoner. That's sure to please your goddess.
Don't think you'll escape your just punishment that way. Here, take this sword. And now, defend yourself.
Chiron. At last. Oh, the best part is about to begin. I don't want to be late.
I know. We both had to wait far too long for this. You are strong. Your gift is powerful. If the circumstances were different, you could have been the last one standing. But a little greeting for Calandra, perhaps? Your finger.
Where has she taken?
Men! You useless klutz! Brother, listen to me.
Tell me where Calandra is.
We will find one another. Your gifts will guide you. Gamat awaits you. He cannot be the last. Do you hear me? Brother, be the strongest of the awakened. Prove the worth of our sacrifice.
An answer, Falk! I need an answer!
My gift. It cries out to you. The beginning of the eternal struggle.
Falk! Where should I go?
Gamat awaits you. He cannot be the last. Not Gamat.
Falk betrayed us. The documents you produced prove that. And the same applies to those who fought at his side. They followed the wrong path. They had to be punished.
It was an honor, Metropolitan.
Falk hoped that his lax morals would bring him enough popularity amongst the people to allow him to divide the Lioness's servants and lay hands on my office. You prevented that from coming to pass. I'll see that you're rewarded. Warren should know that the Metropolitan provides for those who serve Rondra justly.
Thank you, Your Reverence.
The Church of Rondra shares in the loss of your sister, Chiron, and yet I must ask you for your help. We now know that Falk served the unholy Azaril Crimsonweed, but the writings he left behind point the way to a man he...
Gamat. Falk's...
That's right. The mysterious man who once led the sick from Warunk. They moved up...
So I'm supposed to follow the sick and save their souls. I just got out of the refuge.
I cannot spare a single man until I've assured myself of their loyalty. I will... And since you have to face this on your own, I will now give you Rondra's blessing. For, as your soul is pure and God-fearing, the power of...
Too kind, Your Reverence.
Credit where credit is due. You will receive Rondra's...
Chiron.
What happened?
Consecrated ground. The Metropolitan's blessing. Rondra's presence does you harm. The goddess...
I'm not a pact.
I know. But your gift is demonic in origin. You use their power. That may...
And...
I brought you out of the temple. The Rondrians were...
What's the story on this?
People say he was a muddle-headed preacher who led the sick. Falk's letters suggest that the plague victims' exodus ended... Rika from...
It's almost funny. Rondra's power drops me in my tracks, and at the same time, the head Rondrian gives me an...
You're the only one Yakon can trust now. Maybe he saw you fighting and became suspicious. Your gift...
Well, he's lucky that this Gamat is my only trace to Calandra.
Your... Maybe...
Well, he...
Good luck in the...
I hear that the dead have risen to eat the flesh of the living in the refugee camp.